Okay. So what about this note?
Well, I mean, I think to me, it means that.
I mean, we keep spinning our wheels trying to find this guy, and he keeps finding us. Obviously, he knows where we're at. Do you think that at this point he's going to make contact with us again?
Well, it said very, very soon. So.
It always says that. We got enough cameras around here to make Hollywood look sick.
I think we should just wait it out.
Get rid of that damn note. I'm tired of looking at the damn thing.
Okay, so I just threw away the note. I think we should talk about the plan.
Alright,
I think we have enough to go on that we know what he does on a normal basis towards us. I think we understand.
This guy's been fucking with us for a long time.
Yeah.
We need to get him to come to us. Obviously, he knows.
Larry said that I would be bait.
You know you could die.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you're the strongest willed person or just a dumbass. But if you want to be the bait, you go right ahead.
Okay.
All I want to.
Alright, so we have enough cameras to catch him so that we know that he's here and all that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm thinking? That if maybe we get in the mind of him, maybe we put a note outside.
Well, it shouldn't be hard when he's stalking the hell out of us. We're gonna do something different. Yeah, I mean,
Well, I was thinking that something that we've never done before. Why don't we play as the man? Put him out there, catch him off guard. He takes it.
kind of play his game.
Yeah, kind of takes him like aback. Like, wait, no, this is what I do.
You got a pen on you?
Marker.
That'll work. Let me see one of these.
What should we put on there? Now,
I think that ought to.
well, I think that'll catch him off guard.
Like I said, I think it's gonna make him wonder who's the victim and who's the prey.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, because we've never done it.
victim and prey. What I mean by that is that one person's going to be, he's going to become the victim.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I want to go as bait is basically that I treat him for well over 15 years.
You feel guilty.
And I feel like I know him the most.
Don't feel guilty because you know what? You lose your edge.
No, I mean, the only reason is because he, out of all the people that he's either kidnapped or murdered or knows over the last 15, 20 years is me.
Doc, listen to me. Okay? You feel guilty, that's fine. Don't lose your edge on this. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Buy him a gift later. Right after we kill him.
Okay.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Watch your ass on this. I'm not joking. Watch your ass.
How long do you think he's gonna...
The next 24 hours. He finds that note. He's gonna be say the least, he's going to be pissed.
Well, I still think one thing that baffles me is what happened a few days ago. When he didn't bother us for like a few weeks.
I was wondering that myself. I wondered if he was actually around here. You know that there was 2 murders that happened.
Well, I mean, the landlord died.
There was 2 murders that happened about 20 miles to the northeast of here. And if you take the way that they were murdered and you start looking at the dates, it's the same day. It's the same day and date. I mean, like last month, Wednesday the 12th, Thursday the 13th. Then the next month you had Wednesday and Thursday. It seems like there's a pattern, and I've been listening to the news, and it just seems like he's doing this. I'm not saying he did these murders, but I'm not going to count them out.
Yeah.
Because it's too coincidental.
Well, the one that we do know of is the landlord. Which still kind of doesn't make sense to me, because, I mean, yes, he is part of the house.
Yeah. We were just talking about that. They did? The police doesn't know that. They don't know that, do they? Alright, man. Alright, thanks. Watch your ass. Yeah, bye. The murders that we were talking about, the 2 murders that happened about 20 miles north there.
Yeah.
He did them. He left his calling card. You know who those 2 people were?
Cool.
The landlord's brother and sister. He's killing his family. Anybody that has anything to do with this damn house, they probably came over here before it did work.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about somebody that he has so much hate. I still haven't figured out why, though. I mean, we know it had something to do with his wife, but
yeah.
All these killings, it has to mean something else. It has to.
Because why would you go this long? Maybe like the first year after.
Right.
First 5 years, but not 23 years after.
We need to get him back over here, and that's, like you said, that's where you come in. Let's do this.
Okay.
All right.
Security cameras up. Yep, good. Got the note. It's right here. If the man comes up, we will catch him. Hopefully.
Hello. Yeah. Sure. Come on over. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Okay, man. See you soon. All right. Bye. Hey, come on in.
Hey.
How's it going, Mark?
Pretty good.
Good.
What'd
you find out, man?
So I found something pretty big. As you know, the wife died, and that's basically why he basically revenge.
Went nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my coffee pot.
No, that's fine. Well, basically, I now know why and how the first wife died.
Oh, how the hell did you find that out?
Okay, so you know how in the original reports it was that she was strangled and her throat was slashed.
Right.
Right. So you already know that.
Right.
But Brandon, the very first person to get killed here at this house, kidnapped and murdered, first murder he ever committed,
right,
was the same way. And every single victim since then, also.
Was his wife's case ever solved?
Oh.
I mean, as far as
the people who did it were never caught.
How do we know it was people, not just one person?
Because in the reports that I dug up, it said that there was 2 people.
At least 2 people.
At least 2.
But these 2 people, I do remember the one detective telling me that there were 2 different blueprints, 2 different sizes. One was a 10 and the other one was like 11 and a half.
Yeah. But they said that it was very, very common type of footwear. And they couldn't really do anything after that. And the only type
plaster cast.
And the only type of blood at the scene was from the man after the hassle and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought that would be pretty good information.
The blood. Let's get back to the blood. When I shot him, that blood was that the same blood type that they found from the previous murders? Because when the one girl scratched him, she definitely had some DNA under her finger.
So do you mean from the original scene when the wife died?
Just from the man, just from the guy that. What I want to know is that when I shot him,
yeah,
the guy that used to live here that he killed,
Chris or Brady?
Any one of them.
Oh, okay.
All the DNA that was collected at the scene is of the same type as when I shot him.
Yes.
Okay, so we're definitely 100% positive.
But
he's not working with somebody else.
Yeah, it's just him.
Just him.
But the original scene, there were at least 2 people. That means
from his wife's murder.
Yeah,
okay, I got you. All right. So he's literally reliving every time he kills somebody or has anything to do with this house, that he ends up getting them, taking them, strangling them, and then slicing their throat.
Yes.
Do we have any car? The truck that we couldn't get a plate.
No, I mean the only.
It's a partial tag. We ran everything we could think of through the B&B, and it was nothing
smart.
even close.
That's for sure. He's very, very smart. But yeah, probably out of all the things that I dug up.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
I got an idea for you. Mark, if you can do me a favor and you can get into the B&B computer, I want you to run. I've got a partial tag. Why did I have you do this before? When you get into the B&B part, all you got to do, and I mean, it's probably 300,000 different variations that you could do this. I've got a partial plate. Of the 7 numbers in this plate, I was able to get 4.
Okay.
She gave me a letter, but later on said it could have been an 8. Well, those types of plates don't have letters on them. All they have is the numbers on them. So we know now it's just an 8. So that's not a bad. I mean, 4 out of 7. You know, at least we're batting a little bit better than 500.
Yeah.
So, do you think you could do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, good.
But yeah, out of everything that I dug up in the last few months, probably the two biggest things that I dug up was the landlord murder, which still does not make sense to me. And Doc told me that it didn't make sense to you or him.
No. The guy never did anything to
Yeah,
him.
I mean, it's just, he just, like, it's his, like, property and stuff like that. And then, the second thing was the all the victims and the wife had something in common in that they were all killed the same way. So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know why he would want to relive that part.
I've got the doc. He's gonna.
Wait, and how would he find out how she died?
What do you mean?
How would he find out
The doc?
No, the man. How would he find out the way that she died?
That's a good question.
Because
Unless
the only
police.
thing that he would notice is like the throat slaps, not the strangulation. Unless he has a hacker friend, I don't know.
I don't think so. You think somebody in the police department kind of
No,
fucked up in one room?
or he just found it himself.
You don't think he had something to do with that, did you?
What? What do you mean?
Killing his own wife?
No. I was wondering how he found out about the strangulation part, not the.
I have no idea because it wasn't revealed in the news.
No.
Just the
So he
cutting.
probably. Because from what the doc told
It's a
me.
good question.
Because from what the doc told me, he's pretty smart. So.
Yeah, he's better than smart. I don't know. But anyway, the doc's gonna come over and he's going to go out.
Oh yeah, make sure to tell him everything that I told you.
I will.
Because he wants to know everything. Because he's just as scared as you.
Right.
We're all basically trying to work this out, trying to find as much information as we can. Yeah, I mean, if I find anything else, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Thanks for all your help too.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, just try to run that. I'll give you that tag and
Okay, yeah.
Try to run it and do whatever you can with it. And give me a call.
Yep.
Okay. All right, man.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Doc. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. So Mark told me that you had something to tell me.
Yeah. Don't you think it's funny
What?
how all the murders are done from the man in the same exact manner that his wife lost her life with? I mean,
I never thought about it like that.
but I got a problem with all that. How the hell did he find out about her throat being slashed? That was never released.
I don't know.
He didn't even want to see her body after he heard about it. Most people want to run and hug him for the very last time. He said he didn't want to see her body like that.
Yeah.
So nobody ever told him. I just called the coroner. I called the doctors that were involved. I called police officers. Nobody ever released that information to him. The family actually came in and had her cremated. He couldn't even go up to the little memorial that they put up for her.
Yeah.
So how the hell did he find out about that? Because the same exact way his wife was murdered is the way he's going out and killing these people.
Wait, really?
Yes.
So that's what Mark found out?
Yes.
Huh.
So how the hell, Doc, did he find out about the throat being slashed? Because nobody.
Maybe he went through the computer system.
Negative, he didn't.
But then there's no way of tracking it. Like in
There's no way in hell.
the deep web or something like that.
These dumbasses don't put nothing in the computer. Hell, you gotta see some of the detectives. They're
Maybe
fine.
he snuck in.
He didn't sneak in.
stressed, all that stuff.
I was in college. I went through a handwriting expert class.
Yeah.
And a guy from the FBI said that if you can learn somebody's handwriting, you can tell how intelligent they are. You can tell by the way of a sweep of a pen if they're left-handed or right-handed. You can tell from loops. You can tell from people who write cursive, how they angle their J's, how they angle the K's, the S's. It's very, very interesting to me that this guy writes his S's and T's a very, very complex way. I've never seen it before like that. So he is very intelligent.
Yeah.
And by what I've been told, that Doc, you're next. You gotta be careful. You've got to be careful. Right? But this guy he's reliving every damn time he murders somebody. He does it in a very, very specific order.
I wonder why he chose to recreate the same murders. That doesn't make sense.
I need to know how the hell he found out about it though. Because either he has somebody on the inside, or he did it. And now we're looking for somebody who killed his damn wife.
Computers 2 decades ago is very different than today.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
So, is there anything else that Mark found out? He mentioned blood.
The blood at the scene.
Yeah.
When I shot him.
Yeah.
I collected my own samples.
Yeah.
I collected 3 vials.
Mm-hmm.
I did a swab, and I collected all those for my evidence before the police even got here. I also snapped photos of the boot print and compared it to the boot print that was found at his wife's killing. Guess what?
Same.
It matches. What I don't understand is there was a boot print that was a little smaller, about a size and a half smaller.
Yeah.
Also, next to it. Based on because it was muddier than hell out there at the scene. Muddier than hell. Based on the amount of weight, they estimated the person to be about 170 pounds. This guy's well up in the 190s to 200. He's a big guy. So what I'm telling you is that if he's got somebody working with him, then now we have double trouble that we had before. So not only do we have to watch our ass, watch each other's ass, and look out for one another. Now we're looking, let's just go on the assumption, all right? Let's just go with it. That there are 2 different people out there screwing with us.
Yeah.
And making these murders happen. So, I may be wrong, but I don't think so.
Do you think he just did it?
I think there's somebody else involved. I don't know, because all the blood at the scene is under the fingernails, same blood type. Same blood type as when I shot him right here.
Yeah.
The last 2 murders that he did, same blood type. So I don't know. I'm kind of stumped on this one as far as, does he have an accomplice or doesn't he? And we have to go on the assumption that.
Well, when I did sessions with them, he was a loner to me.
Does he have any family? Do you know?
No.
None that he told you.
Yeah. Just the wife. Because, he didn't have any kids or anything.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
How old was his wife when she died?
Well, they were 25 25.
She was 25.
25. Because they were both the same age, and that was 20. Because the first kidnapping happened 15 years ago. I mean, not 15 years ago, but happened the same year that he left, which was
Almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years ago. So that means that would make him 45, 46.
Did the wife have any family around here?
No.
'Cause we spoke to her brother that lives in Texas, but that's the only person I ever talked to. And
Yeah,
he told me that this guy was always mild-mannered, and he never spoke ill about another person.
Yeah.
He was very wealthy. Something tells me something's wrong with this, because what I think happened is I think, because I know that they were going through some marital problems. That's what I was told. But for somebody to literally pick up a knife, bring somebody out in the back 40, strangle them, then slit their throat, because it was post-mortem.
Well, yeah, basically, they were sleeping one night. I'm pretty sure you already know what happened, but basically, what happened? They were sleeping. They hear a noise. It was two people that were breaking in. All of a sudden, there's a scuffle, and the wife dies. And the man was, at some point, he was either knocked out or something like that, or it was like he couldn't really move. And basically, that was when.
That was his first.
That was when.
That was his first marriage.
No. He was only married once, because he was married from 20 to 25.
Okay.
Until the death. And basically, that was when she was strangled and then her throat was cut. And then I guess he came to.
So it definitely wasn't him that did that.
No, because he told me in the very first session, he told me everything that happened from his memory. That he was basically knocked to the ground. And he doesn't know if he was either knocked out or something like that. And basically, that was when that happened. And then that was when basically they both left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, from the time he was knocked to the ground, the wife was killed. And basically, that was when the body was.
Was there any
taken.
signs?
That was when the body was
sexual
taken.
assault?
The body was taken. That's
Was there
why
any
the body
signs
wasn't
of any
found.
sexual assault?
No,
Okay.
but the body was taken. That's why they couldn't find the body for a while. It wasn't until like a few years.
Was he ever a suspect?
No, because they concluded that yes, during the scuffle he was.
So he did have some sort of hematoma.
Yeah, and basically he right after the wife went missing, like a body wasn't found.
How long after this happened? Like this happened on this date when he started seeing you?
Okay, so
Was it a year?
I think a few weeks afterward, he came because it was confirmed that she'd been missing for nearly a month. They couldn't find the body. And
So he was coming to you before they even found the body?
mhm. And that's when, as soon as they did find the body, he left. I mean, he didn't leave. Like, he always came back for sessions, but he left for a while. And that's when I assumed that's when the first kidnapping happened. And then he started coming back. And that's when he started not telling the truth to me. And then about 15 years after that, that's when he left. And then now the last 5 to 7 years, he's been kidnapping and murdering. Now just murdering. So,
Damn.
I mean, but yeah.
So he was coming to you
Yes.
just weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was depressed. He felt like he needed some of the time that he. Yeah.
When you were in sessions with him, did he ever mention
He mentioned that his,
what
like his
happened?
wife. Yeah, at the very first session, he told me what happened. That very first session, he told me exactly what happened from his memory. He told me like what happened the last few weeks. He said that he needed to get away from that house, so he basically just left.
Okay. Huh. I don't know. I'm stumped. I don't understand how in the world you go from 0 to 60 in a matter of weeks. Doc, I got a question for you. What
Yeah.
in the hell happened in your last session with this monster?
Ever?
What did he say?
Okay. So I'll go through basically
I need to know what he said and what his demeanor was.
Okay, so he came in, just like a normal session, sat down. I always ask him, and by then, this was at my home. It's at my home. Basically, I always ask him if he wants like coffee, drink, whatever. And
What did you drink?
And he usually always says no, but today he wanted some coffee, black coffee, just black coffee. And so I decided to have some coffee with him.
So hold on. What time of day was your
Oh, we always do it in the morning.
which is how early?
Sometimes as early as 9.
So 9 o'clock in the morning, between 8:30 and say 10:30, he used to have all of his sessions with you, appointments.
Mhm.
And he never drank anything, but that day he decided to drink
No,
coffee.
normally he won't, but on occasion, at every like 5-6 sessions, he would have something to drink. And every time he does, I always decide just to drink some with him.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I began by asking him, so how are you feeling today? Has anything changed? Anything new? And he said, well, basically I need to go away for a while.
Did he elaborate what he meant by that?
Well, what I thought, well now I know what he meant by that.
What'd you think?
Kill. Well then I just thought that, I think that by now, it's been 15 years, maybe 15 years is good, and that's what he means. Like, he needs to get away from maybe therapy for a while, and stuff like that. I didn't think anything bad. I thought that, because we were doing pretty good. I mean, I didn't really need that many more sessions with him, and stuff like that.
Did you think at the time the sessions, the cognitive, hour-long sessions?
He can go as long as he wants to.
What was the longest?
The longest was probably this one and one of the very first ones. One of the very first ones went a few hours. The very first one, I just told him he doesn't have to pay me and stuff, because I felt really, really bad for him. Because I mean, this was just a few weeks after his wife was so.
Right.
But I mean, this last session, this went close to 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
No, on normal sessions, like the one prior to this was like 45 minutes. Really quick, simple. But this one, since basically from what I got this from this was going to be the last session.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got, and basically it was completely normal. But I wanted to.
You were prescribing him medicine, correct?
Yeah.
Better be ready. As far as the medicines go, the Prazolam, the Thorazine, 25 milligrams 3 times a day, and the Risperidone, which is an antipsychotic. What was the reason for you prescribing him Thorazine because I mean I realize it's an older drug back in the 70s and 80s. I know in the psychiatric field that they used to use that. They used to use the hell out of that. Now that Xanax, the Valium, Xanax is kind of a new, one that came into the market 35, 40 years ago. But the antipsychotics, the risperidone and the thorazine, that's going to knock the hell out of that guy. How did he even function? When he came into your office, and he was to take the thorazine 3 times a day, it was a TID medicine.
Well, I didn't give him the thorazine until later. Well, when the sessions started.
Okay. Was he groggy?
No.
I mean, any type
to me,
of
it was just depression. When he first came in, it was just depression. But this last session, that was
you
when...
were prescribing him antipsychotics, though.
That was during the last few years. I started prescribing. Because I felt like we needed to get...
And I know you told me one time that he was actually having hallucinations.
Yeah. I thought, he was seeing his wife.
So there was auditory.
And that's when I started wondering, like, hey, we need to start prescribing.
Was he having headaches?
No, I mean, the only time there was any type of symptoms was the hallucinations or the depression of losing his wife after all these years.
Oh, I can understand the depression, but hallucinations.
That was weird to me.
Was there any genetic factors?
No. I mean, and when he gave me, like, his family history, there was nothing base.
Nothing that he told you?
Yeah. I mean, except obviously the depression.
Right.
But on that last session, I asked him point blank, I said, if you're leaving for a while, do you think you're ever going to come back here for another session? He says, probably not. So.
Was he getting more confident and cocky? First time you met him to the last time you seen him?
I mean, the first 5 years, basically this is what I say. Between the 15 years that I treated him, the first 5 was the most truthful. The next 5 was the most untruthful. And
how did you determine it wasn't being very
because he started basically telling me what I want to hear. Basically.
So he was making things up.
Yeah.
Do you think it was part of his depression that was doing this?
I think it was...
Illusions of grandeur?
I think it was... Because the first 5 years, that was when the body wasn't found, his wife wasn't found, missing, and all that stuff. But the next 5 years was...
Was she pregnant?
No. But yeah, the next 5 years was... the wife was found, obviously the kidnapping started, so that's when he got really cocky and stuff.
So, did you ever put 2 and 2 together and think maybe this is going to be...
No, I didn't know that anything was going on in the news. Or anything.
Okay. I honestly think that there's
I mean, the only...
correlation between, something happened either in his childhood or a combination of, and you said he never brought up his childhood.
I only have some stuff on him today, because obviously it's just the wife and stuff.
Yeah, I understand that, but did you ever touch base with him about his childhood?
No, I didn't need to.
Okay. So, did he ever say anything bad about his wife, or was it all...
No, it was all good. I mean, it was basically a happy marriage.
She's all right. Very lovely lady. I get a couple of our detectives actually know her and said she was really, really polite. And did you ever see, literally, I mean, in the times that you were, talking to him, did you ever get a chance to take a look at some pictures of her? Did he ever bring her?
No, I mean, basically, I was just treating him, those first 5 years was just depression. The next 5 was depression and some other symptoms that correlated with the depression, and the last 5 years was
Psychotic.
Was
psychosis.
Yeah, it was the hallucinations, depression, and all that stuff. And those last 5 years, I would say, was by the end of it, he was starting to be like he was at the very first 5 years, starting to be a little bit more truthful and all that stuff. But
when you caught him in a lie, did you tell him?
Well, there was one time when I asked, like, why are you telling what I want to hear? And he said, don't worry about it. Someday you'll understand.
Did he ever elaborate on that?
Well, kidnappings and murder.
I understand that, but did he tell you anything?
No. And I mean, the only reason why I never put two and two together was because, again, I didn't even know anything was happening in the news until that first victim, and I saw that address, and they said the address, and I was like, wait, whoa, that's
Deja vu, huh?
Yeah, and then that's when I heard that you had the house, and that's why I called you. So, yeah. But yeah, that last session went about 2.5 hours, and by the end of it, I got like the most real out of him that I ever got, because I think he knew it was the last session, so he just basically answered all the questions I wanted to hear.
So he was just bullshitting you.
No. The last session, I feel like.
I'm talking about there was a few, and then he just.
Oh, between the 6th year and maybe the 14th year, that was just that last session.
Did you ever feel like just saying, "Hey, there's nothing else I can do for you"?
Well, by the end of it, I was like, why am I still treating this guy? Because this is my longest patient ever. I mean,
people like that just can't go off that medicine. I mean, they're going to have ill effects from doing that.
Yeah. Well,
how long was he on the medicine?
Well, I mean, the
Xanax. I mean, how long was he on that?
That one he was on for all those 5 years. The other two, they were.
And you prescribed it every 8 hours?
Yes. But by the end of it, he was only taking one of the medicines, which was the Xanax.
Why did he stop taking the?
Because him and I both felt that since he didn't have the hallucinations anymore, we both felt that was enough.
So the Thorazine, he was taken off of that.
Yeah. Both of the meds helped him with that, and once that went away, we didn't.
Did he have any ill effects? No?
Not from what I gathered.
Okay, that's good. So...
But yeah, the last session was the most informative out of the most I've got out of him.
Did he ever say anything?
Well, I mean, basically it was, the 5 things that I took from that was that he was leaving. That was it. Second thing...
town. Okay.
Yeah. Second thing was that this was our last session.
Okay.
Third thing was that... he still had some effects from what happened 20-some years ago with the wife. And he felt that right now he felt like he was his best.
Okay.
And then finally he said that basically I feel really good and that's why I want to leave. So what I got from that was that, hey, 15 years helped this guy. So,
right.
But then obviously that didn't.
So what exactly did you, after the last session?
Yeah.
You had all of your paperwork, all the notes, dictations, the whole bit. It was put in the computer, sealed away. Did you ever see him after that?
No.
Did he ever call you?
Not until the security came over.
And he paid with cash?
Every single time. I never saw his car because the parking lot was on the opposite end of my office.
Okay. So, and your sessions are about $210?
Yeah. Except the very first one. I didn't.
Right, you always give him a freebie. Yeah. I gotcha. So this guy, and he would see you sometimes 2 times a week?
Yeah, that last week he actually came by 3 times.
3 times?
That last week.
Wow.
He was there. He came by 3 times. And I thought it was weird, like, the third time he called and he was like, hey, can we do a session? I said, absolutely.
Well, your secretary, I spoke to her.
Yeah.
And the secretary is also the assistant that you use sometimes for some of your sessions.
Yeah.
Family sessions, I should say.
Yeah.
Did he ever bring in a sister, brother, anybody?
Nope. It was always just him.
And he never said anything about a sister, brother. Okay. I'm drawing.
The only time he ever brought up like a sibling was from the wife's side, and that was the person you talked to.
I got you. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I think I've got everything, and we'll wrap this up. And what I'll do is I'm just going to. I think that the big thing is that this Joker gets that note. He's not going to be happy.
Yeah.
Not going to be happy. Yeah, I guess that's it, man. That's all I can really do at this time. So, all right.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Okay, so you know that note that you guys.
Yeah.
Well, the man took it. We got him on security. So obviously
What?
he took the note. So
Okay.
That's good. And he paused, so it took him off guard. So that's good. That's what you guys wanted.
Yeah.
And he sent a note back. It said tomorrow. It said tomorrow. So I don't know if that means that tomorrow he's coming or tomorrow he's gonna send another note. I don't know what that means, but I wanted to tell you this right now. The tag you gave me didn't go nowhere. But I did see the truck, and guess what? You're not gonna believe this, but there's a different plate number.
Did you get the plate number?
I made sure I stopped the footage. I stopped the live footage, got the tape. I zoomed in on the tag, and basically nothing. It's a different plate.
Just come back on that truck.
No, it's a completely different car. So I think that first plate was. I'm still looking into how he got that information about the killing, about the wife. Once I get that, I'll tell you. But so far, it looks like it's just him so far.
Okay.
Everything I got so far. But yeah, I want to tell you that real quick. But basically, he came by yesterday. He took that note that you guys sent out there.
Okay.
And then about. So what does tomorrow mean to you?
I think he's gonna come in here.
Do what?
Showdown.
Okay.
It's time.
I'll keep an extra look at the
I'm
cameras.
gonna be armed 24/7.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, man. Yep.
All right. So let's go over the plan again. I'm gonna be as bait, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna act like I'm doing something or whatever. I'm gonna play like a note. I'm gonna make sure that we see the man on the security cameras. We know that he's coming. Basically, I'm going to set myself up at where a point that as soon as I see him, I can signal to you and all that stuff. As you know, the note was taken yesterday.
Right.
And then he sent that note says tomorrow. I think he's basically going to come here, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be like the confrontation and all that stuff.
Right.
But I don't know.
I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I'm nervous about this.
I don't know how it's gonna go because I think he's expecting me to do this, or he's expecting us to think like him or something like that.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's get it done.
All right.
Well, anyway, so what'd you do last night?
Watch some wrestling, Cubs game and all that
You and
stuff.
that damn wrestling shit, I swear to God.
I gotta do something in this man business. Gotta have a life.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you do?
Played on my computer, watched some porn, and that was about it.
Have you seen any, have you seen anything weird lately? 'Cause it's been quiet at the house. It's been weird.
No, I haven't. Literally, I'll sit there and watch. I got monitors in the bedroom. I got monitors in the kitchen. I got monitors here, and I haven't seen jack shit. I haven't seen anything go on. Other than the mail lady.
Yeah.
And a couple deliveries over to a house over there, but
I know it's been like at the house. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since he saw him.
Yeah, this is getting really.
It was like that a few months ago when he didn't show up, and then he just sent like 2 or 3 notes to us.
Yep. And then he started coming back on a regular basis.
Yeah, I don't know why he like takes his time, especially if he's just writing notes.
He's biding his time. It's like there's a.
And he said tomorrow, but that was 3 weeks ago. I don't know.
Person that's got an internal clock mechanism.
I mean, I don't know if I'm like worried or happy that it's been 3 weeks. Kind of more on the worried side.
Apprehensive.
Yeah.
Apprehensive is the perfect word.
Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, I kind of need a break.
Alright,
so I'm going to go out there and...
Go out and catch some air.
Alright.
Jesus Christ, the fuck? Where the hell is that guy? Damn. So I'll be back in 5 minutes, not 25. Doc, what'd you do? Get lost? Did you what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Dude, what happened? Dude, seriously, Doc, what happened? Where the fuck? Oh my God, don't die. Don't. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I brought you in on this. I'm sorry. I gotta call the police. I'm sorry, man. Hold on! Shit! Ah!